my friend went to the left of the car. And when I was going to the right, he stepped in front of me. So I just, naturally went to the left. And when I went to the left of the car, I heard 3 gunshots ring out. And I remember like hearing my friend gasping. I thought actually my friend had shot the person, but actually they shot at my friend and he started shooting at me, and we're like ducking and running away. And I see my friend there like laying on the ground, and so I grab him, and I'm like hysterical because I wasn't prepared for that. Now I've been in shootouts, I've been in stuff like that, but never where like somebody's like right in front of me and they got shot. So that was the first time. Unfortunately, he died in my arms that day. So every time I think about that, I'm just like, man, why not me? So from then on, I had that survivor's guilt. I'm like, okay, so I just spiraled even more. I was doing more drugs. I was going crazy. And I was almost like slowly trying to commit suicide, if you will, honestly speaking.
You're just hoping that something would end it.
Yeah. And that I just went like 3 days straight of just like being up and just doing all kinds of drugs. I remember that. And so, a few days after that, I get a kite, which is a prison slang for like a letter, but a coded letter from another childhood friend who he was saying things like, when you look to the mountains, think about me, I'm always with you. And it was very, very like random. Later on, I find out that he commits suicide in prison. He was basically telling me like, I'm gonna take my life. And so that happened. And then a young, we call them youngsters, a young kid that I courted into the gang. He was my favorite, honestly. He was just like me, had the same, bravado, everything. I find out that he dies from a car-to-car freeway shooting. So in that week and a half, those 3 events happened. And I was just like, I just felt like death was around the corner. I felt like my time was coming. And, I just felt like how pitiful, And then through that, my mom actually sent me to the church.